We are going to make the Bacolod chicken inasal. Let's get started. Pour a cup of vinegar into a bowl and a cup and a half of Sprite. I don't have native vinegar, so I'm using distilled vinegar. Use the juice of 4 calamansi. I don't have calamansi here, so I'm using lime juice. And then smash 10 cloves of garlic. And also use about a thumb size or larger piece of ginger and slice it and add it into the marinade mixture. Ginger is what makes Bacolod inasal, so make sure you don't go without it. We add a tablespoon of crushed black pepper and 2 tablespoons of salt. Mix them all up, and you can also try to taste your marinade at this point. Now we are going to prepare our chicken by pricking the pieces of chicken with a fork. So my recommendation is to have this marinade overnight, but you can actually already grill the chicken after about an hour or 2 of soaking them in the vinegar and Sprite mixture. But for this video, I actually marinated my chicken overnight, so at least 12 hours. Put the chicken in the fridge, and it actually doesn't have to be in the freezer, so you should be okay because there's vinegar in the marinade. Now let's prepare our atchuete oil basting mixture. 1/4 cup of vegetable oil and 2 tablespoons butter for our base. We also need 2 tablespoons of atchuete seeds, and then 2 teaspoons of salt. We'll also prepare the juice of 4 calamansi, but here I only have some limes, so I'm just using a couple of them. Heat the oil in the pan and add the 2 tablespoons of butter. Once the butter is melted slightly, add in the salt and mix them all together. And then add the atchuete seeds and mix them until the oil becomes yellow, almost orange in this case. This is very important for Bacolod chicken inasal. Now take them off the heat and then add your calamansi juice. But in my case, I'm using lime juice. So just squeeze it over your atchuete oil. And once it's cool, strain it and put it in a clean bowl. Now it's time to take out our chicken inasal from the fridge. Put some oil into a small bowl which will be used for basting. And then put your chicken on top of your grill. So the grill must be preheated so that it immediately starts to cook the chicken once you place the chicken on top. So it's ready to be flipped, and once the other side is already partially cooked, you can start basting it with the atchuete oil. So you want to be very generous when you're basting your grilled chicken with the oil. because this is what makes it also genuinely Bacolod chicken inasal. So flip it over from time to time, and each time that you flip it, make sure that you always baste each side generously. And here you can see that the tray below the heating coil is actually collecting the chicken oil drippings. And in my case, I didn't save it for this video, but you can actually save these drippings to make the actual chicken oil. So if you're not too conscious about your cholesterol intake, you can actually use these drippings for your rice. But for this recipe, we are just using the atchuete oil to put over rice. And then make sure you don't forget to sprinkle fried garlic all over it. I actually just bought fried garlic at the supermarket so that I don't have to have that effort of chopping them up and frying them separately. I hope that you enjoyed watching this video. I hope that you also would try this recipe, and hope that you like the taste of Bacolod chicken inasal. I hope that the Bacolodnons overseas would get to try this and remember the taste of home.